Firsthand this summer is speaking out now.
Dr. Brian Williams is a trauma surgeon from Texas. Now, he was responsible for treating 7 police officers who were shot by a sniper during a protest in downtown Dallas in July. Well, today, Dr. Williams was in Portland talking about the crossroads of racism and medical care. Trevor Alt sat down with him.
It's been 4 months since 7 Dallas police officers were targeted and shot by a sniper, and 3 of them were killed. Just days after that attack, the trauma surgeon who treated those officers became the embodiment of the American response to a complicated relationship between minorities and law enforcement.
That was a rather spontaneous utterance when I talked about the violence and racism and my story.
At a July press conference, Dr. Brian Williams called for an end to the violence aimed at police officers and the violence aimed at Black Americans like him.
I'm the only African-American surgeon in our trauma group there, so my working that night resulted in a unique convergence of all these elements.
I spoke with Dr. Williams Wednesday at OHSU. He told me his treatment of those officers was a transformative moment in his life, and after a lifetime of experiencing racism firsthand, he wants to start working to end it in a healthy way by promoting open, safe discussion.
It is something that we collectively need to discuss. Even though it is difficult and uncomfortable, it is not going to go away.
Dr. Williams spent the first half of this week talking with groups at OHSU, which is one of several hospitals around the country that have invited him to speak.
What is the next step? And that is something right now I do not have an answer for, but I do know you can't get to that next step without at least having these open and honest conversations.
One person he's maintained contact with is Portland Police Sergeant Brett Barnum, the officer seen in a viral picture hugging a boy at a protest 2 years ago. Dr. Williams met Sergeant Barnum earlier this year. The two share a unique bond, having both been centralized in such a divisive issue. Reporting in Southwest Portland, Trevor Alt, KOIN 6 News.
Yeah, definitely something this country has to continue to deal with.
Yeah, and I think it's great that he's speaking out and talking about it wherever he travels, too. Smart guy. You're watching KOIN 6 News, watching out for you. And coming up next, a baby goat has a lot of anxiety to deal with. Well, the